I thought I turned off all of the things that would make noise.
Hi, and welcome to Close Enough Podcast. This is Mike.
And this is Jay. Well, it's our first show of the new year. Good to be back. Mike, good to be back?
I didn't know I was gone. Where have I been?
You're not back yet. Gotcha. You got a drink for us?
I always have a drink.
Good. Share with the class.
This week, I have got an angry German alcoholic drink. What better for an angry German than to drink an angry German?
Fitting.
Yes. That is a 1 part amaretto, 1 part blackberry schnapps, 1 part Jaeger, Jaeger, 2 parts lime juice, and this is the thing that threw me off, a dash of salt. Cut some of the sweetness, I'm guessing. Shake it, strain it, shoot it, and try not to make an angry German face.
Good luck with that.
Or in turn, just try not to look like me. Well, Jay, what are you thinking about now?
Well, it's the beginning of the year, man. And you know what that means. New Year's resolutions. Have you got one?
Resolutions.
Take this as a no?
I didn't know I was supposed to.
Good. Leave it that way. It's the beginning of the year. Every year starts out the same. This year's gonna be different. Last year sucks, but this year gonna be the year.
Was I supposed to be saying that New Year's Day?
That's what most people say. You weren't conscious New Year's Day, were you?
Oh, no, I was.
Or you were working.
I was working a 13-hour shift on New Year's Day.
There you go. But everybody starts the year off with this unrestrained optimism, which lasts pretty much right up to the hangover. This year's going to be different. I'm going to lose weight. I'm going to smile at children. The girl at Burger King's not going to put pickles on my Tender Crisp this year, and the Republicans won't shut down the government in a childish temper tantrum. This is going to be the year. So everybody, they run out and they get a gym membership because they got to get rid of those holiday pounds. You know, by the time this show gets posted, 2015 will be about 10 days old. So by that point, most people will have forgotten about their resolutions and, just gone back to eating whatever the hell they find on the ground and laying on the couch watching the foosball. Basically, this year, I thought about it. I'm not going to be any different than I was last year. I'm still going to be a miserable asshole. I'm still going to be broke, and I'm still going to be slowly gaining weight. So this year, my New Year's resolution is not to make a resolution.
But you just...
Fuck.
Yeah. Well, shit, man. First thing, I'll say, yeah, the gym membership, everybody does that every year. I already have one. I was going quite a bit. Had some complications run up. Stopped going. I'm going to start again just because that makes me feel better. It has nothing to do with the resolution. Eating healthier, if you want to do it, do it. If you don't, well then, look forward to cardiac arrest at some point in your life. Who knows? Or you could be one of those people that wake up every day and drink a gallon of maple syrup and live to be 98. I don't know. That could be just your own health. But as far as resolution goes, I completely agree with you. All these people I work with we're running around and go, oh, what's yours? And I don't fucking have one. Why? You're just like you said. End of the month, no one's gonna have this shit in their mind anymore. I mean, has that been going on at your work?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So that's the thing, though, is everybody thinks that this year is gonna be different, but nobody wants to put the effort in. This year can be different, but you're gonna have to do it.
The biggest difference is gonna be it's your birthday at some point.
I had a birthday last year.
Yeah, I'm going to have another one this year.
You see, I
I'll
think
be a
the
different
last
age,
birthday
though.
I had that was exciting was 25. I could rent a car.
Last exciting birthday I had, I don't remember.
Yeah, well, you shouldn't.
That's
because you're 16. I can get my driver's license. You're 18. Oh, I can smoke.
And
21. I can now legally drink.
You forgot about porn when you're 18.
Really?
Yeah, you can get porn when you're 18.
I can get porn. I was fucking younger than 18.
Well, I never had the internet.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't have the internet until around that time either. I did have one Playboy magazine. Just one. Only one.
Really?
Yeah, it was a sad day.
This is the same one over and over?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No. I went out, I waited till after I was 18, hung out with this girl I worked with, and she was like, you've never been to a porn shop? I was like, no. She's like, well, let's go. Bought like a whole bunch of just crap. Got home. Crap. I was like, these are actually kind of disappointing. Not very good. Gonna have to start over and try another trip on that one. But yeah, you're turning another age. Really, that's about the only difference. Unless you're gonna, like you said, you're gonna do it yourself. You're gonna go out there and get the other job that you want. You're gonna actually make yourself have that what's the word, beach body that everybody's talking about. That
Pretty much any body you put on the beach is a beach body.
I agree. You want to look like a blow-up doll or
Well, I got the body of a god.
Buddha? Yeah, I'm working on that too, except I'm quite a bit hairier.
You forget I'm Italian.
Doesn't matter.
You were known for some things.
So, if you are going to make a resolution, that's your own choice. Good for you. But follow through with it, man. Don't just sit there and spend your first month talking about it and not doing shit. Otherwise, shut the hell up and don't make one.
Agreed. Entirely agreed.
This week's Close Enough podcast is brought to you by Clockwork Garage. Clocks, keychains, and more made from recycled auto parts. Visit clockworkgarage.com.
It's that time again. Time for a Close Enough movie review.
Yay!
Well, somebody's enthusiastic about that.
Woo! Woo! I'm just trying to get excited, man. Get amped up. I'm going to go fight. And the action and role-playing and...
I think he's trying to tell us something. What's that? Timmy's in the well.
No.
Oh, well, all right then.
Oh, the movie, man. Thought you liked the movie.
I did enjoy the movie.
All right. I'm getting excited for the movie review.
Well, if you're all excited about the movie review, you launch into it.
Me?
Yeah.
Well, this week's movie was... I just lost my shit. I had a good thing going there for a second. I think.
No, you didn't.
Shut up. No, the way I was doing it worked in my head great, and just kind of fell apart.
It's got to work over here.
Yeah, it fell apart very quickly once it got to my mouth.
This week's movie was Knights of Badassdom.
Badassdom.
That's what I said.
Knights.
I said that part.
Badassdom.
I also said that. Okay. I put it all together, too. Knights of Badassdom.
Knights of Badassdom.
All right, do you want to do this or not?
Oh, it's your turn.
Okay. Knights of Badassdom follows around a group of live-action role-players as they accidentally summon a succubus from hell and have to battle a real evil with their foam swords. Really simple, straightforward premise, and didn't turn out to be too terrible of a movie. I have some qualms with it, but I think with what we ended up with was a pretty good film. What do you think of it, Mike?
I agree. It was a pretty good film. It definitely had entertaining parts. Some of it was a little, but I enjoyed it. Had a good time sitting down watching it. Well, no, first of all, let me bring this up. Big fan or not, Summer Glau looked pretty good in this movie.
Are we going to do the Summer Glau thing?
Yes, we are.
Summer Glau, I think, is possibly twins.
What?
I think she's twins, and I think there's an ugly one. Because from shot to shot, she can be insanely beautiful and really strange. She's shaped weird.
Okay.
You never noticed that?
No.
With the 5 head and the jaw that sticks out farther than her nose.
Didn't notice the 5 head was that bad, but
Well,
then
I think she
again...
had bangs in this film.
Yes.
But Summer Glau is just one of those strange people where sometimes she's really beautiful and sometimes not so much, depending on the angle and the lighting.
Makeup artist?
It should be the same artist throughout the film. I don't know, but we're not here to critique Summer Glau or her amazing ability to get shows canceled within a season.
Yeah. Let's not get into that one. Firefly.
Dollhouse.
That's Herminator.
I don't seem to have something in my throat here. Better give me a drink.
Yeah. I'm running low.
No, I mean, I enjoyed the film and the casting on it. Summer Glau, I didn't notice it was her until most of the way through the film, and that's how it was with most of them, on account of I don't watch Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones? Who was, besides Peter Dinklage, who was Game of Thrones?
Peter Dinklage.
Yeah, besides him.
Why does it have to be besides him?
Because everybody in this movie has been in many, many other movies.
Yeah, I didn't recognize a single fucking person.
Really?
Except for the monkey, the first one to get killed by the succubus. He's an SNL guy.
Oh, yeah.
He's also Miscusi from Eurotrip.
Yeah, I didn't remember I don't remember the name. He was a minor character.
Yeah, he was just one of the guys in the green gorilla suit.
Yeah.
The guy, I came out here for a weekend improv workshop.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah. I remember.
He also played Obama on SNL.
Yes, he did.
And he's in Portlandia.
Yes, he is. I haven't really seen that show, but I've heard about it.
Just fucking don't.
Really? That bad?
Don't.
How much of it have you watched?
All of it. Every show. Curtis, you have an ex-girlfriend.
Portlandia sucks, huh?
Very much so.
I think that means I might like it.
Yeah. You know what else I thought sucked? In the Name of the King.
Yeah, that movie sucked.
Yeah, it sucked. You might like it. Give it a watch.
No, I'm not watching that again.
No, you've done it, huh?
Yeah.
Worst movie ever made?
It's up there.
It's pretty bad.
Good cast, too, but Jesus
Amazing
Christ.
cast. Also, not the movie we're reviewing.
Yeah, well, we get sidetracked like that a little
We
bit,
do
huh?
get sidetracked. We had the guy from Community.
Okay, you did recognize that.
I was told that after the fact because I don't watch Community.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But apparently, everybody in this film
Mm-hmm.
was somebody.
Yeah, the one guy plays Jason on True Blood.
Yeah, I don't watch that.
One of the biggest roles on the show. Sookie's brother, actually, who's the main character. The Wizard. Steve Zahn, I always enjoy his movies, from Employee of the Month to Saving Silverman was a good one. He's been in a lot of movies. You've had to have seen him at some point.
I'm sure I have. But see, my thing is, I watch movies and I don't generally see actors. I see characters, which I guess is what they're going for. I watched this movie and I was like, oh, it's neat to see a movie with a bunch of unknowns in it.
Turns out.
Yeah, no.
Anyways.
I know I had a tirade last month about, it was last month. I thought I was being an idiot, but it was last month. I had a tirade last episode about cameos.
Right.
I thought there was a pretty good one in here. Did you see Brian Posehn in the beginning?
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Brian Posehn, man, that was great.
See, that's how a cameo should work.
It's not death metal, that's doom metal. That's a horrible Posehn, but that was a great role for him.
And then he's gone. See, that's how a cameo should work. It should be a guy in the background and he goes, hey, and then he's fucking out of there.
All right. Still. And, well, this movie wasn't full of them because, as you said, everybody in it is from something else. You just didn't know it.
Yeah.
But don't touch the gun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's not play with guns during our show.
Aw.
Good cast.
So, yes, very good cast. So the movie starts off with the main guy getting broken up with, and then he starts drinking at home, and they start getting him high on sativa, and then he wakes up in the back of the van at a LARP, the live action role playing arena, if you will, the area of the woods where they're about to do their whole quest for everything that they're doing, and so he basically gets stuck into doing this. He obviously doesn't really want to, but he's like, you know what, I'll give it a shot. I used to do Dungeons and Dragons. Apparently I can't say that without slurring.
Good. You're going to have to, because we're going to say it a lot tonight.
Dungeons and Dragons.
D&D.
D&D. Okay. He does D&D, or used to do D&D. You know, he does black metal. So he's, I'll give it a shot. Helping his friends out. They need him anyways. He gets involved with the rest of the group, and in order to become part of the game, he has to be summoned in by the wizard, who does this accidental spell from what was the book? Do you remember what they called it? It was almost like some sort of makeup of the Necronomicon, knockoff.
You say it like the Necronomicon is an original thing.
Do not crush my dreams about the Necronomicon.
The Necronomicon is not real. Shh. It's not real.
I don't want to hear this.
Not real.
I didn't. Did I ask for your opinion on the Necronomicon?
Yes, I think you did.
No, I don't remember asking that.
I think you specifically told me not to give you my opinion, actually. Which, as we all know, is the same as asking me for my opinion.
Okay, that's true. Well, anyways, in turn, he summons a demon from below, and this demon comes in sexy woman form, would you say?
It was a succubus.
A succubus, yeah.
It was a succubus.
So, a little sexy woman coming around, starts eating everybody's souls and hearts. I don't know. First of all, Dinklage was definitely my favorite character. Walking around with when he's on shrooms and just kind of going out of it.
I liked Gunther.
He was my second favorite character.
The man who's always in character.
That was. Are you in game? I'm always in game. So, what were some of your discrepancies that really bothered you about the movie?
Well, to be completely honest, I liked it. I sat down and I enjoyed it. I laughed, I cried, I bought the t-shirt.
You cried?
No.
Oh, okay.
I didn't buy the t-shirt either.
I would have believed that part.
But I enjoyed the film. My big problem with it, though, is it didn't seem to be laughing with us. It sort of made, I think it made light of LARPing and of RPG players. Sort of in the same way the Big Bang Theory does. Where, they're not, you're not laughing with the character. The fact that it's like, oh, look at all these people, they're really silly, ha ha ha. And I don't think the film, because the two main characters of the film didn't want to be there.
Okay.
And it was sort of like, oh, well, they're there, but they're not those guys.
Gotcha.
And you watched all of the nerds, air quotes around that, getting killed off one by one. And I think it really made light of the situation. It was amazingly mean-spirited. And I got thick skin, but I found it to be a little mean-spirited, to be completely honest.
Didn't really notice it that way. I understand what you're saying. Definitely didn't cross my mind like that, though. The Big Bang Theory comparison is pretty accurate, though. I'll give you that.
Yeah, it's like you'd come in and, all the guys in the Big Bang Theory are gathered around a table and they're all playing D&D.
Yeah.
Then the laugh track kicks in. And for me, I look at that and go, what's funny about that? But that's the joke. Oh, these guys are nerds and they're playing a role-playing game. Let's all laugh at them.
Yeah.
I started with Big Bang Theory thinking, oh, this is a show about smart people for smart people. And I realized very quickly that it was a show about smart people for dumb people.
Yeah.
And then I quickly replaced it with the IT crowd.
No, that's exactly. Oh, IT Crowd, fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
Love that movie.
Yeah.
Show. Not a movie. Show.
There should be a movie.
I would watch the movie.
I don't know, they'd probably make a movie.
I hope they come up with another season.
Well, they all came back and did the last episode. Have you seen the last episode? The hour-long one?
A newer one?
They came back a couple of years after the show had ended. Nobody else had a project going on, so they did an hour-long episode to sort of wrap up the season. It's not on Netflix, but you can find it on the interwebs. Look on the YouTube. You can find it.
On the YouTubes?
On the YouTubes.
Okay.
On the Webernet, the World Wide Webernet.
I will take a look at it.
Yes, you should. It's good.
We need to get back to the movie.
I don't remember what movie we're doing.
Knights of Badassdom.
It's the wrong voice for that.
Knights of Badassdom.
Yeah, let's not do that. Oh, that last crack you heard was my shoulder.
Okay, Knights of Badassdom. So you didn't like the fact that it made you feel like they were deliberately making fun of people that are into this.
Yeah, it did seem a bit mean-spirited. Like I said, I've got thick skin, but it did seem a little mean-spirited. And I'm wondering if that was intentional, or... I understand this film sat on a shelf for like 5 years, as there was a big debate between the director and the original developer, and the producers ended up cutting a film, and they pretty much cut the only film that they could. And the company that let it out now wasn't even involved in the original filming. This film had all kinds of development hell going on.
So what we saw was not the original idea.
It wasn't the original cut, certainly. I don't know if it was the original idea or not. I think they ended up with the only film they could. It started out really coherent. Everything made sense. There were a lot of fun RPG references. And then it just sort of, as soon as the horror part of the film kicked in, it just sort of didn't go anywhere. You had the whole half-developed side plot with the redneck paintballers that never really made any sense.
No, but that was pretty funny when they're in the battle and the truck comes in.
Yeah, but it wasn't necessary. It didn't add anything to the film.
A few more deaths.
But
Nothing
not
wrong.
anything of value. I mean, what's a few more deaths in a slaughter of nerds?
Well, these were, cop rednecks, so it was...
To me, it only seemed to reinforce the fact that these were society's undesirables. Even in places where they should be left to do their own thing, someone's got to go dick with them.
Man, totally going negative on this one, huh?
I don't know, man.
You went from really seeming like you liked it to,
Well, I enjoyed it. I laughed at it, but I don't know, man. I just, like I said, the whole thing was mean-spirited. I'd like to see the film that the director originally wanted to put out. I want to see a director's cut of this. That's what I really want. Because I want to see how different it would be.
think it'd be a different storyline, and
I mean, it wouldn't be all that different. I just think that
it would make more sense in certain
it
parts.
might make more sense.
So like when he accidentally turns the succubus into its demonic form, and then they pin it with a truck going in reverse against the sideways vehicle. I mean, come on, that was priceless right there.
It was fun. It sort of had a silly... Have you seen Feast?
Actually, yes.
Kind of had that vibe going on, where it was scary, but it was funny, and...
That's the one with Henry Rollins in the beginning, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Henry
yeah.
Rollins
I
is in it.
actually own that movie, so
It's
if
a
you
good movie.
never need to watch it again.
Yeah. I used to have it. Lost it in a divorce.
Yeah.
But,
So it had a fun feel to it.
sure. Absolutely, yeah.
Okay. I agree with that. I think it was... I've taken it a lot more lighthearted than you are. I think it was more just kind of a fun-loving film all around. Little, the way you're looking at it with it being almost cruel, I just didn't see it like that. But I can understand where you're coming from. I'm not really a role-playing game. I am definitely a nerd, but I have my own nerdy aspects. Yeah. Batman and, things like that.
I used to, play hooky and ditch class and go play D&D in the stairwell at school, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, guilty.
There's nothing wrong with that. I never played D&D, actually. So I wouldn't mind trying it, I guess, at some point to see what it is.
Oh yeah, we'll get you in. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Well, now that you've said it, we'll do a we'll do a podcast.
Yeah, but if we're gonna do it, we got to do. Yeah, but if we're gonna do it, I want to try it at Deadlands because that at least looks like something I'd be interested in.
I don't know anything about Deadlands.
It's a similar thing, but it's from what I can tell has kind of dead, alive spirits and everything, but it takes place in like an old dirty west.
Oh, I can guarantee you that no matter what you imagine, there's an RPG of it.
Yeah.
We'll start you off with something lighthearted like Paranoia.
I don't know what that means, but all right.
Oh, it's fun.
Anyways, so going back, let's finish the film up here. They come through. The succubus comes in, starts slaughtering everybody, and then somehow he saves the day with his doom metal song. That one right there, I was wishing I was sitting here looking at your face whenever that part came up. What were you thinking about when that happened?
Honestly, and this is going to be a little left field, but I thought Bollywood. I thought about a Bollywood movie because they always end with a dance number. I shit you not. Even like the big Hollywood one, Slumdog Millionaire, ends with a Bollywood dance number. I just thought it was a little weird that it ended with a song. I mean, I guess I was all right with it. I didn't have any problems with it. It was silly.
Now, did you not think it was weird that maybe everybody that died somehow didn't come back magically? Like, so now their whole entire LARP group is gone.
I think it would have been weirder had they all come back.
See, my first thought would have been almost like it rewound, like, oh, this never really happened. And the only people that remembered it, you know how they do that in a lot of movies, like, oh, they killed the demon, now nothing that it did actually affected us.
But doesn't it piss you off when that happens?
Depends on the circumstance.
I don't have any qualms of it not doing that. Had it done that, I don't know that it would change anything. I don't think it would have changed my opinion. Probably, I think I'm happier that everybody who died was still dead.
Okay. Well,
just because, it's like when somebody gets shot and they're like, oh, my retainer stopped it.
My retainer.
It hits their thimble.
Yeah.
Oh, it stopped the bullet. It pisses you off, doesn't it?
Yeah, a little bit.
My Bible.
All right, so if this is you don't think anything would really change your mind about it, at least not in that aspect. Scale of 1 to 10, what are you giving it?
I am, like I said, I think it was a little mean-spirited, but I got thick skin. I'm gonna brush that aside because I don't know if most people are gonna see it that way. And we're gonna call this one a good solid 7.
Yeah.
Because it was funny. I sat down, I laughed. I know the nerds I know would watch and laugh. Call it a 7.
All right, 7 it is. I'm gonna go just a little bit up, do 7.5. I enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed it more than Stretch.
Stretch wasn't very good.
No, it was okay. It had its moments. We're not getting back into that. That was last week.
If you're curious about the movie Stretch, watch episode 11 or listen to it. Listen to episode 11.
You mean 10?
I don't fucking know. Yeah, 10 will be fine.
Listen to episode 10. All right, so I got a 7, 7.5. That's the highest rating we've given anything so far.
It's almost unanimous, but somebody still hasn't figured out how to use whole numbers.
No. I like the half numbers.
That's the reason we went to a 10.
Yeah, I know, but I still like the halves. I'm not doing quarters anymore, but I like the halves.
You're still doing quarters. So last week we watched Stretch. This week was Knights of Badass Dum 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 Dum.
You told me not to do it anymore.
I know, that's why I did it.
Well, that's not fair.
Fair is what it costs to ride the bus. Let's drag the trash can over here and pick a movie for next week. What have we got here? What?
What do you got?
Kinky Boots. That's all it says is Kinky Boots.
Is this like a drag queen movie?
Alright, so next week we're going to watch Kinky Boots, whatever that is. So if you want to join along, go queue up Netflix, find Kinky Boots, give it a watch, join us here next week, and see what we thought of it.
I don't have to wear a skirt when I watch this, do I?
You don't have to, but I don't see how it could hurt.
I don't know, something kinky boots.
Hey.
Alright, I guess we'll have to give this a try.
We'll find out next week.
So, last week, we did a little different format, and we missed something last week. That was my quiz for you.
Well, we did the quiz for me. It just got eaten by
the data corruption. Right. Well,
but just so you guys all know, I fucking aced it.
No, you got a B.
I have 7 out of 10.
That's a C, technically.
C is a passing grade. C is one grade above a passing grade.
So, yes, he got a 7 out of 10.
Yeah, I fucking rocked all. Smarter than Mike.
I made the quiz way too easy.
Yes, you did.
I know you have something for me this week.
Yeah, fortunately, I didn't make the same mistakes that Mike did. I made the quiz a little tougher because he thinks he's smart.
I never said that.
Okay. This week's game is going to be a game about role-playing games.
Fuck.
I'm calling it The Sword and the Sorcerer.
You sure that's not a movie?
Is it?
I'm not sure. I think...
Fuck!
Dude, we do this all the time. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's a movie. Shit. Alright, I don't want to get sued. No, yeah. A role-playing game that Mike won't know. No.
I'm pretty sure I won't know.
Good luck to you, honks. 10 questions, 1 point apiece. No bonus questions. They're a mix of answers and multiple choice. Are you ready?
No.
Good. So it's agreed that D&D is the father of all role-playing games. What year was D&D created?
I'm going to go with the 70s. 70... I want to say 74. So I'm going to go with 74.
Were you guessing?
Yes, that's...
You're dead on.
Holy shit.
1974. In the film, they mentioned freaky vampire LARPers.
Yes.
What is the game that freaky vampire LARPers play called?
Masquerade.
That's close enough. We'll give you that. It's Vampire the Masquerade.
Oh, Vampire the Masquerade.
But we'll give you that.
See, I actually knew that one. They used to play that at a park back in my hometown.
I used to play.
Oh, interesting. Didn't know that.
Yes.
Today I learned.
So you confident now?
Not at all.
Good.
Could use another drink.
There aren't any.
I know.
What is the second largest number of facings on a standard set of role-playing dice?
Second, so that's, let's see, facing sides.
Yeah.
Sides of the dice. Well, I know the only ones I own at home have 6 sides each. So it's got to be more than that.
Yeah.
But you're saying like an average size dice, so it's not going to be some monster dice that's
That's
like...
just it's going to be a standard role-playing set.
20? I don't know.
No, it's actually going to be 12.
12?
A standard set includes a 4, a 6, an 8, a 10, a 12, and a 20.
Oh, so there is a 20.
There is a 20, but that's the largest in a standard set. I've seen as many as 100.
Holy shit. Who
Yeah.
the hell made a 100-sided dice?
It looks like a golf ball, and it's full of sand to stop it from just rolling away.
Damn.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay, number 4. What XXX star famously played D&D on every film set?
You mean the movie Triple X? Or are we talking about porn?
You can't answer a question with a question.
Vin Diesel?
That is actually correct.
Seriously?
Yeah.
That was my only guess.
Fuck you, too. I thought that was a really clever question.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Huh.
That's how he helps get himself into character.
It's either him or Samuel L. Jackson are the only 2 people I know about Triple X.
I was really hoping you listed off a porn star. I was really hoping you would. I thought it was a tremendously clever question. Alright, you're not doing too terrible here as we head into number 5. Let's change things up a little bit. Multiple choice. Which of the following role-playing games have I not played?
Have you not played?
Dungeons and Dragons, Rifts, Pathfinder, or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Well, I feel like I've heard you say something about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Never mind. No, that was me. I feel like I've heard you say something about Pathfinder. That sounds familiar to me. And I know you played D&D because you've told me today.
Yeah.
So, Riff or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? I want to say Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
You're incorrect. I actually have played Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's not a bad game, honestly. A little weird, but I've never played Pathfinder.
No?
No, never played Pathfinder.
Why does that sound familiar to me?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
Number 6. Called a Game Master in virtually every game system, what special title is given to the person running a Dungeons and Dragons game?
Dungeon Master.
That is correct. Due to a hilarious misunderstanding, Eric the Paladin was eaten by what common structure that he was forced to face alone?
What? I don't even know what you're talking about.
It's common D&D folklore.
Okay, no.
The very basic.
No idea.
It was a gazebo. Eric the Paladin was eaten by a gazebo.
Okay.
Number 8. Which team was not a questing team in Knights of Badassdom?
Oh.
Multiple choice here.
Crap.
The Norse Whisperers, the Wickerman Wiccans, Gnomeland Security, or the Medieval Knievels?
Wickerman Wiccans.
Wickerman Wiccans is correct. In the film, the adversary was a succubus. What is the male version of a succubus called?
Incubus.
That is correct. Kind of making me rethink taunting you so much at the beginning here. Number 10. The original D&D included a hobbit-like race. To avoid being sued, what did they call them?
What? I have absolutely no idea.
That's your answer.
Is this something I should know?
We really shouldn't know any of these. Ideally.
Ideally, I shouldn't know any of these.
Well, yeah.
Hey, I've surprised myself. Yeah, my answer is I have absolutely no idea what you just said.
Did you not understand the question, or do you not have an answer?
I don't have an answer.
Halflings. They called them halflings. So, final. Looks like you got 6 out of 10.
Why was he eaten by a gazebo?
You've really never heard the story?
No.
You ever played Munchkin?
No.
Basically, a guy was playing D&D. It was a very, very early game. I guess it was a demonstration game. But they come across a field, and he says, in the middle of the field, there's a gazebo. What color is it? It's white, Eric. What's it doing? Nothing. It's a gazebo. It's just sitting there. Is it evil? No, Eric. It's a gazebo. Huh. I fire an arrow at it. What does it do? Nothing. It's a gazebo with an arrow sticking out of it. Apparently, the guy didn't understand what a gazebo was. Thought it was a creature. So when he finally gives up, the GM gets pissed off and just says, fuck it. It's too late. The gazebo catches you and eats you. Roll up a new character.
Really?
Yeah, it's a great story.
That is pretty funny.
Everybody who's ever played D&D knows that, and now you do too.
Alright, so next week I have to write you a quiz about drag queens.
Why don't we watch the movie and see what it's about first?
I don't know, I can't imagine what else it's going to be about.
Could be about kinky boots. You know, women
like
wear boots too.
S&M stuff.
Why don't we just wait and watch the movie and see what it's about?
That means I got to write a quiz, though.
Yes, you can do that after you watch the movie.
Oh, I got to do it in that order.
Yeah, it makes the most sense.
That does make the most sense.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So that's what's going on in Fantasyland. I'm almost afraid to ask, Mike, but has anything happened in the real world?
Just a few things that you're not going to believe actually happened.
Let's have it.
I've got here, let's see. In New Mexico, the lottery tells a man that his $500,000 winning ticket is actually a misprint, and in consolation offers him $100 in lottery tickets.
Ooh, I got 2 words for that. Justifiable homicide.
I don't even know how I'd feel if I just thought I won $500,000 and then they say, oh, here's $100 in lotto tickets. I mean, come on.
That's like in the olden days when you used to scratch off a ticket and you win a free ticket. Why couldn't you just tell me I lost on this ticket?
They still do that, don't they?
No, I never get free tickets anymore. It's always
$1.
$2 back.
$2, whatever it is. Yeah.
What fucking asshole takes a $500,000 ticket to a gas station? Yeah, they'll have it.
Sure.
They can't break my $100 bill for fucking $56 in gas, but they'll have a $500,000 sitting around to pay off
I'm
the
sure
fucking
they
ticket,
do.
you dipshit.
Alright, we've got here, Argentinian leaders adopt a boy to stop him from becoming a werewolf.
Wait. Adopt me or I'll become a werewolf? Fine.
Yeah.
You win.
He gets his, housing, boarding, everything paid for, education, and gets scholarships now.
There's got to be more to this, though.
Well, it has something to do with their folklore. Is basically once a family has 7 kids, I believe the 7th kid has a chance of turning into some sort of a creature. Since it's a boy, it's possibly a werewolf. And so the Argentinian leaders adopt the 7th children and try to take care of them and keep an eye on them, so that way they don't turn into these mythological creatures.
Okay, 1, idiots. 2, you suppose that was just a myth started to keep people from fucking so much?
Yeah, there's a good chance. I don't know. Maybe somebody thought they saw a werewolf and it was their 7th kid. I don't have a damn clue, man. Yeah, apparently, back in the day, not so much now, but back in the day, they used to actually abandon and kill their 7th child. They believed in this myth so much. That's kind of ridiculous, though.
People believe a lot of really stupid things for really stupid reasons.
And lastly, I've got here a Florida man and woman broke into Daytona State College lab where they were supposedly chased and locked in a closet for 2 days. When they finally called the cops to come save them, police arrive and open the door that doesn't even lock.
It wasn't locked?
It not only was it not locked, it doesn't lock.
No lock at all.
The door on the lock on this door does not actually work.
So these 2 idiots were standing in a closet for how long?
2 days.
2 days. Standing in a closet. They didn't think, maybe we should try the door.
Apparently not.
You'd think that over the course of 2 days, they'd come down off of whatever fucking drugs they were on and try the door.
That was my thought. That's just ridiculousness right there. Come on, Florida. What the
Fuck
hell are
you,
we doing?
Florida.
That's this week's Mike's What the Fuck.
One of these days, we're going to get you a better title for that.
Yeah, I didn't even really know I had a title. I just kind of started coming up with stuff.
This week's episode of the Close Enough Podcast is brought to you by A Clockwork Garage. Clocks, keychains, and more. Visit www.aclockworkgarage.com. We want to hear from you. Send your comments, questions, concerns, or music and movie suggestions to closeenoughradio@gmail.com or visit our Facebook fan page, Close Enough Radio. And now we go to a listener for this week's featured local band.
Hi, this is Dina. I'd like to introduce you to a local band called Harem Scarum that I saw 3 times live in Daytona Beach. It's a great show. Enjoy Miss Mango.
Scared, there was nothing I could have helped. This cosmic love was all